morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. We're in a bit of a weird angle today because I've decided I'm doing a closet clean out. Now, I haven't really brought that many clothes since my last one. Like, I have cycled through a lot. You've seen me do a couple of little clear outs on my channel since my last like big one, which was just before I moved last year. It was probably like May, June last year. But I do tend to do like a big go through my whole wardrobe, get rid of everything I don't want at least once a year, and it's just kind of like it's feeling like that time again. Many reasons, I think. I feel a little bit unsettled at the moment. It's been a really weird weekend just been as well, and I think that was like the final trigger, the nail on the head. This tiny little piece of hair doesn't quite reach my hair tie. And it's driving me nuts, but not so much that I'm going to change my hair. Everything's just a little bit up in the air at the moment. I feel very unsettled, and I don't feel very like in myself. My partner's just been quite sick recently. We had a really like long weekend of him having gastro, so that was not fun. I just quit my job, which I know a lot of you are probably going to be like, didn't you just do that not long ago? Yeah, I did. I did it again because let me tell you, I loved my job back in New Zealand, and I did not leave my job and move all the way to another country to be miserable. So absolutely not. We're going to try again, third time's a charm. Just a lot of things. I don't like how my clothes are fitting me. If you've seen any of my videos on my channel, I've probably obnoxiously mentioned that I'm losing weight at some point, almost in every video. And it's gotten to the point where I have just hit the like 20 kilo mark, which is fantastic, and I'm so super proud of myself, and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna do a big video on it at some point where I can talk about it a lot more in depth. But what it means for me right now is that my clothes don't really fit, and I want to love myself, and I want to do better in like, you know, dressing myself and feeling myself and expressing myself in that way. And right now I just have a whole lot of clothes that fit me like a circus tent, and it's not helping. It's really not making me feel good about myself. So I have been slowly rotating in some new items, but I really just need to clear out the ones that don't fit so that I know what I need, because I keep reaching for like the same items, being like, I want to wear this, and then I put it on and I'm like, it's just huge, like it's massive, and I can't. It ruins the vision. This is not the ideal angle to do this from, I know, but I still don't have a tripod for my camera or anywhere else that I can really put it where you're going to be able to see a lot. So this is a mess. My house is a mess, my life is a mess. We're ignoring it, we're not discussing it, we're focusing on the clothes. Okay, great. I don't actually have a lot of time today, which is why I kind of look a little bit crazy. I do have to go to work really soon, so I wasn't gonna like get dressed in proper people clothes today because I'm only gonna be wearing them for like an hour or two, and then I have to get dressed into my work uniform anyway. So this is just gonna have to do. I'm gonna do weird categories today. Like, I'm not gonna start with like shirts, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts and work my way through, because like I said, I don't have a lot of time today. I'm going to do categories that I know are small, that are not going to take long, just in case I do get interrupted. I have like the best chance of actually being able to finish them, and then I'll come back like tomorrow or the next day or whenever and kind of keep working on it. So first things first for today, I want to go through my pajamas and like my jerseys and jackets, and I know it's because I only have like 2 or 3 items. Okay, a little bit more than that, but you know, they're small categories. Let's get started. I'm gonna try you here. I don't think this is literally any better, but it's fine. Rustawald. Rusty's going absolutely feral this morning. Okay, so I gathered all of my like jerseys, jumpers, that went really well. And I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, have I worn any of these since I've lived here? Maybe like once. It's just so hot, and that's why I'm like, look, I don't need all of them. These two are a little bit different. Okay, this one I just brought like 2 weeks ago, and it's like a cute, it's just like a little cardigan, and it's very, very thin, but it's not the type of cardigan that you would wear like over top of a t-shirt, you'd wear it instead. So it's kind of just like a layering piece. Like I'd probably wear this and then an outer jacket. Are you good? Rusty's like jumping around on the cat tree, so if you guys are shaking, there's literally nothing I can do about that. He's his own animal. I can't stop him. But I will show you what it looks like. This one I'm definitely keeping. We'll try it on anyway, just in the interest of this whole thing. And the point is trying on everything I own. So 1 second. See? This is cute. I like this. This really doesn't go together, but it's fine. It's not supposed to go together. Yeah, it's nice and thin. I literally would wear this with like a jacket or something over top of it. I probably wouldn't wear it by itself. Or maybe I would. I don't know. This is like my first time properly seeing it on. I don't love this, I'm not gonna lie. But I would probably wear it tucked with like a pair of high-waisted jeans or something, so you're looking at more like that. Nice little jacket or coat or something. I like this. I'm still gonna keep it, even though I'm not like a huge fan of whatever the fuck is going on here. I'm still gonna keep it and I'm gonna give it a go, try and wear it a few times because I think it's gonna be really cute. You're probably gonna see me wearing this when we go back to New Zealand because it's gonna be cold by my standards now. Next one. I love this one. This is another one that you wouldn't wear a shirt under other than like maybe a layering singlet. Give me 1 second. Ta-da! This is so cute. Again, it's just one of those things that's too hot to wear here, but I love it. I don't know if you'll remember, but I had this in like a cream colour and the flowers were black, and I wore that chicken. What you doing? Anyway, I had this in a cream colour. I wore it to absolute death. I loved it. I'd always wear it with like a singlet underneath because I was really self-conscious. But I think if I kept this, I would probably just wear it as it is. I wouldn't wear a singlet under it, I don't think. I love this. This is the problem, is I think this is so cute, but I don't know if it's... Friend. Can we sit still? No. Yeah, Rusty says promptly, go fuck yourself, I'll do what I want. Love this. But I just can't wear it here. Maybe I'll take it back to New Zealand and wear it while I'm there? Maybe? Thanks. I don't know. I told myself, I think last time I went through my clothes, that if I didn't wear this, I'd get rid of it. But it's just so hard to get rid of. It's freaking huge though, like, is that how big my wrists used to be, or was this always baggy on me? I might need to think about this one a little bit. What I want to do is get some of those like vacuum seal bags, so maybe I can put like a couple of items of clothing that I really want but can't wear here, like in a vacuum seal bag, and then maybe I can just have them when we go to like cold countries. I act like I travel all the time, Michaela. I just really don't think you need this. It's still going in the maybe pile. I'm going to think about it. The rest of these require me to have a shirt underneath. Underneath. That's what I was trying to say. These all require me to have a shirt on underneath. That was way harder than it needed to be. I bought this one not too long before leaving New Zealand. I was in a pink phase, which is hilarious because I've never had a pink phase in my life. And I think I might have worn it a couple of times since I got here. Still fits pretty well. I just don't know if it's me anymore. Chicken, are you going to climb the cat tree now? I can't catch a break today. I like this. I think it's cute. I do know that I happen to have almost the exact same thing in black, so maybe I'll switch from this one to that one for a comparison. This one is absolutely covered in cat fur, but I think I've worn this one a couple of times. I brought this here in Australia. I actually don't like that it's tighter on the bottom. I feel like that's not as flattering as the pink one, because the pink one's kind of just like straight down, there's no band, but is it too oversized? I feel like I feel like that's how I'd wear this, and I probably wouldn't wear like a bright white t-shirt underneath it, but I don't know, maybe I don't love either of these as much as I thought I did. I kind of get into this like weird, yeah, space where I'm like, yeah, I like oversized things, but sorry cat. But they just get so oversized that they just look like, look at all of this extra fabric. Thanks, Ruddy. On the cat treat. Oh my god. Ruddy cat. He's gonna pretend like he wasn't just acting like a feral. I'm trying to pet you, don't bite me. Okay. Cat tree is out of use, so we're gonna have to come back over here. I don't think it makes any difference to the lighting anyway, I think it's just crap. But this, I think it's just too big. Like, I brought this right after I moved here, so I was, you know, at least 10 kilos heavier. Maybe I just need to find a new jacket. The pink one's a definite no, because it's just not me anymore. This one I want to like, and I think I would like it if it fit. But it just doesn't. I don't know what to do. I think this one's another one that's going to go in the maybe pile. I'd like to find another jacket that looks like this. This exact jacket. Yeah, see, this is an 18. I wear a 14 now, so no wonder it feels a bit big. I might hang on to this one just until I can find another one that's in my size or something similar, but I'll put it in the maybe pile and I'll revisit it later. Maybe I'll feel different about it on another day. Like if I come back to the maybe pile in a few days' time, I can kind of that. This one's going to be fun. This is a denim jacket that I used to wear when I was a photographer because it was black and because it had lots of pockets. But this is like oversized, and it was oversized when I got it because that's like how it's designed to be literally. But now it's going to be like I still like it, but holy moly. Would I still wear this? I probably should have tried this on when I had the green jumper on, because that was kind of like my vision for it, huh? But I just think this one's definitely too big. This has been too big for a very long time. Like, I could almost fit Mark and I in this. Like, yeah, I think this one has to go. It's a cool jacket, but denim jackets just aren't really my aesthetic. They never really have been. I've tried to make them work, but I just don't think I'm cool enough to wear them. Jerseys is always such a hot category. I'm kind of glad I got it out of the way first. I only have 2 left. This one I really love. I brought this in my big shopping trip that I did with my friends last year, so if you've seen that like big shopping haul, this is one of the first items featured in it. And I watched a section of that video the other day, for research purposes obviously, and I saw this and I was like, girl, that's so big on you. Like, even when I brought it, it was big and, in my opinion, unflattering. I thought I couldn't get the bottom of it in the screen, but I think it's just because I'm wearing green shorts as well. Yeah, I remember seeing it in that video and being like, girl, that's not flattering on you, like, it's way too big. And now that I'm 20 kilos lighter, it's really not flattering, and it's just way too big, and it's not even comfortable because it's like a bit of a weird... It would be comfortable, I think, if it was cool enough to wear it. But I'm not attached enough to it, like the black one, that I'm like, oh, I'll keep it until I get something of a better size. Like, nah. Wasn't flattering a year ago, isn't flattering now. Bye. This one here will be staying regardless because it's like, what would you call it? Sentimental? So this is my hoodie from when Mark and I went skydiving, and this was tight. So this is it's a large, but it was the biggest size they had in stock, and I really didn't want to leave without getting anything, so I'm wondering how it's going to fit, because it was like, it was when I got it, and then I got bigger, so it got, wow, tight enough that I was like, oh, I can't really wear this anymore. Oh my god, it fits! Oh my god, there's room! Oh my god, there's lots of room. See, this is comfy. This is my aesthetic. It tried to rip out my hair tie, that's cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, it's maybe not the most flattering thing on the planet, but it is so comfortable. And it means a lot to me, because skydiving is one of those things that I was like, I will never ever do that. That is my biggest fear in the entire world. And I did it, and it was fun, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Yeah, I think this is just one of those cozy hoodies that you sort of, oh, I've just realised that leaves me with literally 2. This one and the green one are my only 2 yeses. Maybe I will keep that black one. Literally just until I find one that's in my size. I knew that I was going to get rid of essentially all of these because I haven't worn them since New Zealand. Ah! Rusty, help! Rusty, help! That went well. I'm hot. From that I have 2 keeps, 2 maybes / keep until I find something better in my size, and 3 definite get rid ofs. So that's a good start. It's essentially, I was going to say it's essentially going to be half and half. But you can't really half 7. Close enough. You can see my brain's not really with it today, we're just doing our best. That's jersey's done, and I'm stoked that that's done because I knew that was going to be my easiest, I was going to say department. Department? No. My easiest category. What the fuck is wrong with me today? It's been such a long couple of weeks, team. Let me put these away, and then I think we're going to move on to pyjamas because that's also a really, really small category, so I just want to get it out of the way. Okay, so quick update before we start the pyjamas. I did decide to just get rid of the black jersey. I do like it a lot, but I don't wear it. It's too hot to wear it, and I can find something else that's in my size that is probably going to be very, very similar to that quite easily when I do need one. So that one can just go. It doesn't need to be in my drawers. I did also choose to keep the cardigan with the flowers on it because I do really love it, and it's gone back in my drawers for now, but like I said, I want to get one of those bags that I can like shrink suction down, so it might end up going into one of them when I do eventually get one. Now, for pyjamas, very, very small selection. This is the set that I'm currently wearing. I might try and see if I can get a better angle for you. Rusty's here, so I can use the cat tree. Deal? Deal. Okay, this is the set I wore last night. Peter Alexander. I have only just started buying them, but I'm obsessed. I frickin' love them. I don't think I'll ever wear anything different ever again because they're so comfortable. So this is the set I'm wearing at the moment. Obviously staying. Can't prise these off my body other than to wash them. So this is another Peter Alexander set that I've recently got. These ones have just come out of the wash. And again, I love it. I think the Peter Rabbit is so cute, but I actually didn't pick these ones. Mark picked these. And I think they're adorable. The quality of these is just out of these world. Out of these world? That's wrong, but also like it's right, because if there were multiple worlds, the quality would still be out of them. This is definitely a keep. And then there's this. Now this is not like a matching set. The singlet is just from Kmart. It was like $6 or something, and the shorts are Peter Alexander. Now if you've never owned it, like me, all of the shorts, or at least all of the ones that I have pockets. Do you know how insane that is? My regular clothes don't even have pockets, and now my pajamas have pockets. Regardless, this set is also a keep. I actually brought this to be like a day-to-day top, but when I got these, I didn't like the matching shirt for them, so I chucked this on in the changing room and went, one, that's way too tight and like revealing-y for me to wear as a day-to-day top, and they match the pants quite nicely, so now it's a sleep set. It is what it is, but this one's a keep too. Now you can judge me for these ones all you want. I know they're wrinkled. They've been in the bottom of my drawer. But they're adorable. They're my Christmas Pokemon pajamas. And I love them. I wore them all Christmas season. Obviously taking them off to be washed, but still. That's the fantastic thing about living in Australia, is that you can wash something hanging on the line and then it's good to go like an hour later. So I love these. They're roomy, but in a good way. Because I'm the type of person who doesn't like things like strangling them. Like, I don't want to turn over in bed and have my shirt like, you know? And these don't do that. I love them. I'm also going to keep these. And I know I've kept everything so far. These are from the Warehouse. No, the Big W. We don't have the Warehouse here, it's the Big W, but it's the same thing. Trust me, buy chicken. Pretty sure they're from the Big W. The next two pairs are the pairs that I think I'm going to be getting rid of, which is also like a little bit weird and a little bit sad for me because I've had them for so long, and I swore that once I got them I would not wear any other like different kind of pyjama set ever again because I love them so much. So give me 1 second and I'll change into the first set. Okay, if you know New Zealand Kmart, you know this set. And I love these. I think these are fantastic, but here it's just too hot. They hold heat and sweat to you like nothing else. So unfortunately, I really struggled when I only had these to wear here. So they both gotta go regardless, but this set is a size 16. Now, hello chicken. This is how the dark blue set used to fit me when I first got them. So when I first got this set, they were like skin tight all the way around. I actually could barely sleep in the shorts because they used to cut into me a little bit, but like now I'd say this is a good size. I'm comfortable with this. This, in regular conditions, New Zealand conditions, would be great to sleep in, but it's just too hot here. So this set is going, and I'm about to show you the dark blue set, which, just keep in mind, this is how they used to fit. This was the craziest thing to me. Give me a second. And now the dark blue set. I loved these. These were my favourite. I had the dark blue, the light blue, and like a champagne colour, but I absolutely ruined them by spilling stuff on them, so we don't have them anymore. But yeah, these are just... It's so like... There's just too much. There's too much fabric anymore. I have tried wearing these to sleep a couple of times because I thought maybe being bigger it wouldn't like hold the heat as much, but all I end up doing instead is getting tangled in how much extra fabric is here right now. So this set is going to go, which does make me a little bit sad because I do genuinely love this, and I've had it for like 2 years, I think. Minimum of 2 years, maybe even 3. I loved this set so much, but alas, 'tis time. And that's the end of my PJs. So I ended up keeping 1, 2, 3. I ended up keeping 4 and definitely got rid of 2, and there's actually another set in a bag in the other room that I'm getting rid of as well, which I'm very quickly running out of time today. So I might go grab that bag and we'll do that as the next category. It's just a mix of like random stuff. I am going to go through this bag really quickly, but I don't think I'm going to try majority of it on just because I'm so short for time. I'm not getting out of these because I'm going to get out of these straight into my work uniform, and I'm not wearing my work uniform on in here. Bye. These are just sweatpants. Like, you've probably seen these in multiple videos because I used to wear them all the time. It's one of those things where they're just too hot to wear here, and because they're cream, they are stained like nothing else in this world. I did have a matching sweatshirt to this as well, but it was huge and it pilled really badly really quickly, so I actually got rid of that before I even moved here. So these, bye. I think essentially everything in this bag is going to be an immediate no, which is kind of why it's already separated out. I'm just going through to give everything a second chance, and if I need to try anything on I will, but I don't think I need to. Hello. These are the pyjamas. My hair is sticking to me because I'm sweating. These are the pyjamas you saw in my Kmart haul. I wore these once and they're terrible. I'm very sorry Kmart because I love you, but these suck. I hate them. These little short, booty short thingies, they're just like underwear and they're so uncomfortable to wear. Same with these straps. I think this is just a me thing, but I know people will get it spaghetti strap, like tiny straps like this as like sleeping wear, Absolutely not. Both of them, goodbye. These are my workout tights. Now, there's nothing wrong with these except for the fact that they're size 18 to 20. So, when I left New Zealand, I had 2 pairs of these. I only kept one, and I had trouble keeping them up then because I had already started losing weight. There's absolutely no way they're going to stay up now. Plus, I think... I was going to say I've worn them once here, but I haven't even bothered to wear these at all here because it's just too hot. Whenever we do go to the gym, which is few and far between, don't get me wrong, I wear shorts. There's absolutely no way you could convince me to put these on my body. It's too hot, absolutely not. But someone, because I'm going to donate all of this stuff, whoever finds these, you're in for a treat because they are great leggings. I actually think these are from Kmart. Yeah, they're Anko Active. They're great leggings. I love them. They're just too big and too hot for me to keep. You guys are going to recognise a lot of these clothes, and I'm probably going to cop some flack for these, but like, at least I'm redonating them, okay? So I got this green dress as part of my thrift haul. You would have seen it on that video. And at the time, I said I was really unsure about it, and I still just don't like it. I have tried to wear it a couple times. Every time I put it on, I'm just like, it's not me. It doesn't fit right. I love the colour, but it's just not for me. But somebody will love it. So unfortunately, it's going back to the thrift store. Now I'm going to follow up immediately with the salmon skirt. And I said at the time that I regretted buying this, and I was right. I did regret buying it. Because other than trying it on in that video, my hair is driving me nuts. Other than trying it on in that video, I have never worn this, I've never reached for it, I've never even touched it. In fact, I hate it. It was definitely an impulse purchase, and my like no spend, reduce spend months that I have been doing has definitely reduced and essentially eliminated this sort of thing happening, me seeing something and going, oh, that's cute, I want it, I might use it, I might wear it. I don't do that anymore. This was one of those purchases, and this is proof why I needed to learn to stop doing that, because I'm not wearing that ever. Absolutely not. These were in my Shein haul video, and I loved them when I put them on. I still love the material of them, but I noticed that the seam at the front goes right up the crotch, and then the material on either side kind of like sags around it, and I'm gonna be honest, it gives you this like really weird ball-sack look. And once I noticed it, I just could not put them back on my body. So material-wise, really great. Breathable, flowy, quality-wise, actually pretty good. But yeah, can't get past the weird ball-sack. It is 10:43 and I need to leave at 11, so we're going to quick fire these. I'm not trying them on because I know I don't need to. These also got off Shein. They were standing shorts because they were really tight. Now they're tight enough to wear, but they're too short for my liking, so nope. This beautiful green dress from my old like workwear, I kept it being like, it's stunning, I'm going to find a place to wear it. I haven't, I won't. It's just not me. Bye. Oh, same thing. It's just like a black satiny button-up shirt. It's really uncomfortable. It doesn't have any give. It's so hot to wear, and I can't even button up the cuffs correctly because my arms are too fat. So, bye. Overshirt. I've talked about this before. I love the idea of like oversized white overshirts. This one's not the one. It's too form-fitting and the material's just way too heavy and chunky. So the idea was there. Execution, not quite, and that's my bad. There's nothing wrong with the shirt. It's from Kmart, I think. Really good quality, just not what I was after. I got this one in my thrift haul too, and I really like this shirt. This is my like magician Mickey Mouse shirt. I think I wore it in my like Radiance Light Show video, and that's the only time I've worn it. And I think it's really cute, but Mark told me it looked like I had an Adam Sandler outfit on. And as funny as that is, I thought I was going for like cute, beachy, holiday. Apparently I was doing Adam Sandler, so bye. This is another workwear top, and this is one that I have said I'm going to keep this until I die because it's like a default. And it ended up in the bag, and I don't know what to do because I do love this top. I love it so much. I wonder if it fits. give me a second, I do actually have to try this on. Oh, it still fits quite nicely, I think. Oh, maybe not. I tuck this in whenever I wear it, so it sits like this. And I love this top. I was trying to pet you, I'm sorry. The arms still fit really well. Maybe they're a little bit baggy. I don't know, this is hard because I feel like this is a lot of material to tuck in. Like, there's a lot going on here. I really like this shirt. I am just wondering because this is probably like a solid 10-12 inches of fabric. Is that too much to be tucking in? Should I just find something that fits me better? Yeah, I think it just looks a little bit silly. I think that's why it ended up in the bag. Even tucked in, I think you're going to be able to tell that it doesn't really fit the way it should. I love this shirt so much, but yeah, it's too big. And that's okay. Why was this singlet in there? Oh, I think it's just too... Yeah, it's just like big here. And I don't love it. Like, I'm not 17 anymore. I don't need to be showing off side boob or my bra. It's still a good shirt. Definitely. I've actually got a couple of very similar singlets still that might also go. Like, I've got a racerback version that's black that I really like, but I wore it, I think yesterday or Saturday, and it had the same kind of gaping issue. I'll try and show you if I can find it, but I think I just don't reach for this one because I wear coloured bottoms or like blue, and I just don't like... I think I just don't need to own it, so this is gonna go. While I'm here, I'll just quick fire the rest because then I really have to go and get ready for work. But this is inside out. You'd think that would mean I have worn it. I haven't. It's the blue Billabong singlet from my thrift haul video, and I said that I was going to cut the bottom off it, maybe make it a bit more cropped and then I'd like it, but I have worn it 2 or 3 times, and I'm always just like, ugh, I don't like the neckline, I don't like how it fits across my shoulders, and I'm not going to cut it up just in hopes that my mind changes, because I don't think it's going to, and I don't want to ruin the shirt when someone else could potentially own it. So you're going to go. These two are exactly the same. You would have seen them in my big clothing haul video. What was that? Check in. My white under singlet and my black under singlet. Now, I did get so much wear out of these, it's ridiculous, and I did think at the time it was really important to own them, especially for things like that cardigan that I was talking about. However, I just don't wear clothes that require an under singlet anymore. It's not my style, it's not comfortable, it's too hot here, and these are both size 18, so they are not going to fit me anymore. I wear a 14 on the top now, so bye. And the last 2 items, again, are exactly the same. I don't know why I did this to myself. They're really cute, but I'm just not a bodysuit person. Maybe I will be. Maybe I'll change my mind, but not with these ones. I have worn both of these numerous times, but I had to make like the really conscious decision to be like, okay, I'm going to wear that today, it's going to be an uncomfortable day, I'm going to have to fully undress to go to the bathroom, it's going to be hot, I'm going to be restricted, and I just don't want to feel like that. They're still in such perfect condition, especially this white one. Don't know if I ever wore the white one. I definitely have worn the black one though, and again, even if I wanted to keep them, they're both size 18, so they're just not going to fit. Someone will get some good love and some good wear out of those, but it's not going to be me. That is the bag empty. So, I know I didn't really try on anything from it. I know I look crazy right now because I'm still in half a set of pajamas. But I'm going to go and get ready for work and race there before I'm late because it is my last week and I don't want to be an asshole in my last week. We're going to go out on a really good note. I don't know when I'll be back, whether it's tomorrow or the next day or someday, but when I am back, we're going to go through the drawers. So, the pajamas and the, I was going to say jackets, but like sweatshirts, jacket, whatever you want to call it, they were just my bottom drawer. So we're going to go through these 3 big ones next, and then I've also got a hanging rack with some clothes on it. I'm going to go through my underwear and socks by myself off camera, and I'm obviously not going to donate them. I actually have a trash bag to the side already that I'm already slowly filling with things because Mark has to go through his socks as well, eh, Ruddy Cat? He's mad because I'm using his cat trees, so He's ready for me to go to work. I'm ready for me to go to work. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully, day 2 of this is going to be slightly less hectic. This, well, those are blankets, so ignore that little bit, but this is all the clothes we got rid of today. I'd say that's a pretty good start. I'm not mad about that at all. It is day 2 of the closet clean out. I look slightly more like a person today because I had to go places, do things this morning. I've also shut the door today, so no crazy cats in here at the moment because yesterday was just chaos. I think the mix of me being in a rush because I had to go to work and I drank an energy drink way too quickly, and that definitely had me on a buzz, plus the cats just being a little bit crazy, kind of made the first section of this video a bit much. So today is going to be a lot more calmer. Mark is home today. He is in the other room just watching some One Piece and playing video games, so if you hear any shouting or profanities, it's probably him. But I'm ready to start. I'm ready to get going. I'm aware that my room is still a mess and it's probably worse than yesterday and we're still not talking about it. But let's just get into what I can change. I know I could clean my room, but I don't want to. I want to do this. I think we're going to start with tops because I'm wearing black pants and everything goes like pretty okay with black pants, right? So I'm going to grab them all out and we'll see what I'm dealing with. I'm really not sure, to be honest. This is my worst drawer because there's so much in it and it's like I roll everything. So I don't 100% know what's here. I do still have a little bit of washing to do, so that's obviously going really well. I know all of these are t-shirts, so are they? Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Okay, you can't really see like the far edge, but I have everything laid out on my bed. It's actually not that bad. I don't own that much. I thought there was a few more things in here. There was pretty much everything that I pulled out by looking at it. I know what it is, and that's a good start because I think the last time I did this there were so many pieces that I was just like, what even is this? And I think having them pre-organized, like some of the stuff already pulled out and put into that blue bag, was a definite help, because I think if some of that stuff was still in this drawer I would have been like, huh? But okay, this section here is by far the biggest. This is t-shirts. I'm a big t-shirt girl. I do, however, have really, really bad tan lines because of my job, so I need to start wearing singlets more. And I've realised how few I own, and that's probably why I don't wear them as much. I'm going to start with this top. I love this top. I've had this top for ages. It's just very basic. Dark brown. It's like a ribbed material, but it's not super thick. All my shirts around the hems are a little bit like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's because here in Australia I hang my shirts, when we do the washing I hang my shirts from the bottom, because otherwise peg marks sit like this on your shoulders and then you're wearing this shirt and you feel like, actually yeah, that's a pretty good representation. So yeah, instead it kind of pulls at the bottom. We're just going to ignore that, it's how it has to be. But this shirt is definitely staying. I just got this top like last week and I've been wanting to buy this top for about 2 years, so I'm really proud of myself for like how long I waited to give in to buy this top. I don't know if you guys can read it properly, but it says live fast, eat trash. And I got it in the cropped version, which is great because that's kind of really what I'm into right now. It is slightly too cropped for my liking, but I think I'll get used to it. And I've only owned it for a week and I absolutely love it, so I'm going to keep it. Plain white, I was going to say tank top, not a tank top, plain white crop top. However, I have 2 of these. But this one is like, I don't know, just regular t-shirt material. Is it see-through? It might be a little bit see-through, I don't know. And then I have this one, which I love, and this is like a beautiful, thick, like ribbed material. I love this one, and I think I forgot I owned this when I brought this. This came from that really recent Kmart haul that I did. This shirt is also Kmart, but I brought it when I was back in New Zealand. I think in my big haul that I filmed last year. So hold on, let me compare the two, because I don't think I need to own
two white crop tops. This is number 1 and this is number 2. And I can already tell this one is a keep. It is so much more comfortable to wear. It's not restrictive at all. I know for a fact that this is not see-through because of how thick the material is. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I actually really love this shirt. This one's gonna go, this one's gonna stay. Hey look, another crop top. This one's just a bit bigger. I really like this one too. I feel like this one is on the verge of getting too big in a way, like just in the way that it doesn't really like hug me under here anymore. But I kind of like that because it's oversized, it gives me a little bit more give around here. And sometimes I want to wear a shirt or a crop top, but not one that's going to sit right at the edge of my pants. So I'm going to keep this one for a little bit longer. I do know that probably fairly soon in the next few months this is going to end up way too big, but for now I like it and I'm going to keep it. This is another one of those shirts that's really friggin' like furry for no reason. This is actually a full-length t-shirt. I don't really wear these anymore, like at all. I'm sitting here like, what's this? This is a black t-shirt that I just brought the other day. So, why am I like this? I don't wear this t-shirt anymore because it hits here and I like my t-shirts to kind of hit at my waist. Yeah, I don't think I need this, especially when I brought this one literally like 2 weeks ago. Come here. So we'll do the same thing we did just before and we'll do the first one versus the second one. Now, I don't always want to wear like a tight constricting shirt. Sometimes I do want to wear something that is a bit more baggy, but in terms of owning a black t-shirt, if I have both of these in my drawer, I'm always going to reach for this one. So this one can go. And I've just spied this, which is the exact same, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the exact same t-shirt as that black one, but it's in white. And I think now that I own, or know that I own that white cropped top that I'm going to choose, I'm pretty much always going to wear it compared to this one. So I'm not even going to try this on. It can just go. Trying to get a little bit more colour in my wardrobe, and one of the ones that I'm really into at the moment is like this bright yellow. This t-shirt is the exact same as that black t-shirt that I was just wearing, and I love it. I think they're so comfortable. I want them in about 6 more colours, and I think they come in about 6 more colours, so I'm going to keep looking for them. They are from Sports Girl, and I got both of these on sale, I think only for about $10 each, so win. I'm going to go straight from this yellow t-shirt to this yellow t-shirt because I'm wondering if I need both of these. I haven't owned this one for very long. I think this came in my Kmart haul as well, and now that I have it on, I do actually remember how much I like it. I haven't worn the yellow very much because I brought that yellow t-shirt not long after this one, and I really like that one, but I also really like this one. And I have the same shirt in grey, but I wear the grey shirt all the time. I think this is really cute. I think I'm going to hang on to both of these, to be honest, because my brain was going, do I really need 2 yellow tops? But they're different. This is the thing, they're not the exact same yellow top. This is a different colour yellow and a different neckline. Am I rationalising this? Yes. Am I going to keep it anyway? Yes. And I'm keeping the grey one too. This one's going to be interesting. Oh wow, it is big. Oh wow. Oh. So this is my titty shirt, and this one here, I think it's inside out. Hold on, hold on. Why am I like this? These are so big now. This is my chicken version. I got these made for Mark and I for Christmas. Not last year, the year before, I think. So this is the chicken version. And this is the titty version. And this is so big. Like, I stopped wearing these because they were so tight that they were uncomfortable. I feel like these could be sleep shirts now. Oh, that would be cool. I thought, genuinely, I thought I was going to have to put these into, like, storage, like the sealed bag I've been talking about. Because Mark's obviously got the exact same 2 shirts. But he is finally meeting his goals as well of putting on weight instead of losing weight, so he has outgrown his, and I told him he's not allowed to get rid of them because I love them and I spent so much money on them, but I don't wear them out of the house very often. But instead of putting them in storage, I might just add them to my pajama drawer and I can just sleep in them. That sounds awesome! That's such a good idea. Okay, keeping both of them, obviously, but they're not going in storage just yet. Pajama shorts? Well, pajama shirts first, then into storage once I'm done with them being that, I guess. The menace is back. So I've lost my filming spot, and my camera is also dead, so I guess I'm gonna go and charge it, and then I'll be right back with the remainder of the shirts. Those were my last 2 t-shirts though. Right, we're back. I was really hoping to get this done today, but just looking at how quickly the sun is fading, it's also really overcast, that's why it is so dark today. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough light to film everything. This house is notoriously very dark, and there's not really much we can do about it because we only really have, you know, this central top-down light. That's not really doing much for me, but I'm still gonna keep going. I'm gonna at least get through the tops today. I do apologize in advance if the lighting isn't great, and if you're struggling to see some of this stuff, I'm really sorry. I'm just working with what I have right now, but let's get back into the tops. Hopefully we can get this done today, and then we'll see where we end up in regards to like light for everything else. Right, we're gonna do singlets really quickly. I think I've only got like 6, so this should be pretty quick fire. Hello. Thanks. Okay. Now I was gonna get rid of this one because it rides up in the middle, as you can already see. The sides are like the tiniest bit longer. Was gonna get rid of it, but I literally realized as I hung it out on the line yesterday that the reason these bits are longer is because this is where I peg it from, and this is quite heavy when it's wet. So I think if I peg it along the front, it's not gonna lift up like that. It's obviously a little bit shorter in the back too, so I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm just gonna try and peg it a little bit differently when I wash it. And I think I can just stretch it a little bit. Like, this is a really nice top other than that one issue, so I'm gonna keep this one and see if I can fix that. This is just a plain black singlet and I really like it, but this is the one I was talking about yesterday where there's now quite like significant gaping. I'm wearing a black bra so you can't really tell, but yeah, I feel like I'm always adjusting it, trying to hide this. And I really like this singlet. I'm wondering if there's like, I thought maybe if there was a way I could shrink it, but like, I don't think there is. And literally I can look down and see there's, like I can see straight down this into my bra, and I don't really want that out. I like this singlet a lot, so that's a shame, but I do think it's just getting too big. So this one's gonna have to go. I might try and find this again in a different size though, because I do really like this. This singlet definitely needs an iron. And I own an iron, so I can do that. I'm just too lazy to, but I really like this. I wear this one all the time, and I liked it so much that I've actually gone and brought the exact same one in black, because that's what I'm like. And they sell this in like 3 or 4 other colors. This is Sports Girl as well. I think that's becoming like one of my go-to brands, especially for just like cute casual tops. So I'm going to keep both of these. This one I think I've only worn once so far, but this one I wear all the time. I love both of them. Ah, maybe I don't need another black singlet like that when I've got a black singlet like this. There we go. Problem solved. Keep. Brown singlet. Exactly the same as the black one. I wanted to say this one fits a bit better, but for some reason it's always this side just gaps really bad. It's not as bad this side at all. Actually, I know exactly why that is. It's not for some reason. It's because, like many women, this is completely normal. One side of my chest is bigger than the other, so obviously it fills out this side a little bit better than it does this side. That is normal. PSA. For anyone feeling like you might be the only one, it happens to a lot of women. It's very common. don't stress. Mine is aggravated by the fact that obviously I have had 2 open heart surgeries and my rib cage is kind of on a slant like this, so it makes it appear a lot worse than it is. But I like this. I don't like the little gaping thing that's going on here, but I have noticed that when I want to wear brown, I always pick my brown t-shirt over this. And I think it's because I like the colour of this t-shirt a lot better. This is like a very dark, cool toned brown, and this is more of like a warm, chocolatey kind of brown. I thought this was going to be a really easy get rid of, but it still fits significantly better than the black one. I think this one is a size smaller than the black one. I might keep this for now and try and make the effort to wear it more, and by the time I go through my drawers next time, if I haven't started wearing this, it's gonna have to go. Then my last singlet's actually this one. This is the one that you guys saw really recently in the Kmart haul that Mark said got an 8 out of 10 because it was missing a piece. So you guys saw the Kmart haul like quite a while after it was filmed, so I have had these clothes a bit longer than what it seems like, okay, because as you guys know, I do pre-film a lot of content, so I have had this a while. I have tried to wear it a few times, and there's nothing wrong with the shirt itself. I do just find that with the type of bras that I wear, this one's not a good representation, because this is probably the only bra that I own that I can wear with this top. But pretty much all of the other bras that I own, you can see them, like they'll stick out of the top of this and you'll see like the top of the cup, and I think that really defeats the purpose of the top. Plus, like I said, I'm trying to even out some tan lines at the moment, and I am absolutely terrified to wear this top outside, because this is just gonna give, like if I go out somewhere and I get sunburnt in this top, I'm so screwed. And I'm the type of person where I don't tan, I sunburn. Like, I find it very difficult to tan. Wow. And like, if I get sunburnt like this, that's a pear. I'm gonna have a pear on my chest for like a year. I like it. The concept of the top is cool. It's just not for me. So it's gonna go. I need a drink. The rest of this should be pretty quick, and I should be able to do it sitting because I feel like you can see me here a little bit better. This is one of the tops that came from my Shein haul. I really like this one. It is a little bit hot to wear because I've noticed that this material doesn't breathe very well, but I am going to keep it because I wear it all the time regardless. I just sort of put up with it. And I think it is really cute just to wear with like a pair of shorts or something, so this one is going to stay. This one, however, is the counterpart that I brought, so it is the exact same shirt, it just has a design on it, and for some reason it's a totally different fabric. This fabric is worse than the other one. It's like lighter and kind of like shinier. It almost feels like swimsuit fabric, but for some reason if you sweat in this fabric, absolutely not. That's going to be on you all day, and then the shirt's going to stick to you too. So this one is going to go. God. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Help! I don't think I can get my head through this. Help! Help! Oh my god. Oh god. This is a nice top. I'm not doing that button back up because that's just going to be hell. This is a nice top. I actually wore this to my job interview for my job that I just quit. So it's nice, it's cute. It is one of those ones that's like borderline getting too big. I wish it was just a tiny bit smaller. I don't mind the length, but I just don't wear it. Like, I have no reason to wear this. It does kind of feel like businessy and such, and that's just not me. I have no reason to own this top, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Get rid of it. I think it's too big. Oh no, that's so sad. Obviously when I wear this, I don't wear, like, I wear a strapless bra, but oh, I really like this top. I think this top is so cute. Why does it look weird? I think it is just too big. Like, no. I might need help with this one. I think this top is adorable, but for some reason it's just not looking right. It's actually not cutting into my arms for the first time ever. I think I am going to keep this top. I love what's going on here. Calm down. Calm down. I think I'm going to keep this for now, but somebody tell me in the comments if I really shouldn't. Because it's not as cute as I remember it being. But I don't know why. Something in my head is not clicking, but I can't pick what. So I need you guys to tell me if this top is cute or not, and why. Oh, see, like the longer I look at it, the more I'm like, nah. Oh, I remember, like, I love this top though. Why do I not like it suddenly? Maybe it is too big, maybe it is just too much fabric. I don't think it's doing anything for me. I have to go ask Mark, hold on. I asked Mark and he said that first of all it does just look like it's too much fabric, but then he also said that I look like a shiny version of Oricorio, the Pokemon, and instead of being pink, I'm the shiny version that looks like a tablecloth. So I think it's time that the shirt went, which it's not as heartbreaking as I thought it was going to be. I was very, very attached to this top because I had an idea of what I looked like when I wore it last time, and I don't look like that anymore, and that's absolutely fine. I'm actually really okay with getting rid of this. This is another top that I'd obviously wear like something strapless with. This is the one that I brought just a couple of days ago. Oh, maybe 2 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. I love this top. I think it's so cute. I think I could wear it with these pants and it would look really nice, but I did buy like a long black skirt that I thought I could wear it with as well, which you'll see when we get to that section. But I think maybe this is just more my style now. I love this. I'm not really huge for off the shoulder things because I know the second I put my arms up it's just gonna, but we're just gonna learn to be a grown-up. And I genuinely can't think of anything that goes along with act like a grown-up because I'm not sure I know how to do that yet, but I'm keeping the top. It's the end of the story on that one. I'm keeping the top. This one is just a super standard like black tube top. It's the ones that I got off Shein. I also have the white and the green. Now I did actually wear the green on Christmas and I really liked it. These are very, very comfortable. I also think they're very flattering. I do, however, happen to know that the white one is just a little bit too see-through for my liking. So the white one's gonna go, the black one's gonna stay, and I'm tempted to give the green one another try because I wore it and I really liked it. I just haven't really had the opportunity to wear them since because I work so much. We very, very rarely actually go out and do things. So I might keep the green one for now and the black one, but the white one can go. I don't need all three. Also, just while I have this on, I have this as well, which my beautiful friend in New Zealand, Selena, made me. I'm not gonna wear this one properly on camera, but it's this beautiful, like, look at that, like handmade top, which by the way she makes and sells, and they're all like made completely by hand. She has a whole bunch of different designs, and I know that she's been working on like ruffles and stuff too. She's very, very talented. I am going to link her stuff in the description of this video, and you should definitely go and check it out because the quality of this, absolutely stunning. Haven't worn it out yet, but that's purely because it's a self-confidence thing on my end, not because it's any reflection on her and her work at all. Also, don't know if you'd noticed, but we're circling back to the 2 different size chesticles thing, and she actually made this custom for me where this side has a few extra rows on it than this one does, because I told her that I was a little bit insecure about the fact that they look uneven, so what she did was just adapt it a little bit to meet my needs, and this way I get equal amounts of coverage. So if you're into something like that and you want someone that's going to work with you and make you absolutely beautiful items like this, check out the link in my description because she's going to be there. I have 3 tops left and they are all long sleeves. Now, do I wear these here in Australia? No, but we're going back to New Zealand and it's going to be heckin' cold there, and I also want to travel to a whole bunch of different places around the world where it's going to be heckin' cold, so sometimes it's nice to just have the option. Also, we do get like a week maybe 2 weeks of winter, so like having the option to wear a long sleeve shirt is really nice. I just brought this one from Kmart about 2 weeks ago, and it is the softest thing I have ever felt. It's very, very warm though, so I'm gonna take it off, but this one is definitely staying. And you've definitely seen these tops before. These are ones that I used to wear when I worked in like corporate business, blah 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 blah. Haven't worn them since, but I did keep them because they're really cute. They actually fit me a bit better now too that I have lost some weight. So I have it in this black with the white seams. They're only on the front, by the way. And then I also have it in this like cream colour with the black seams, and I think I'm going to keep both of them because I have worn them, I know that I do wear them, and they're very comfortable. Like these ones, they're high neck, which bothers me a little bit because I don't really love things touching my neck, but a little bit of exposure therapy had never hurt anyone, you know. They're actually very comfortable to wear, very breathable. I'm going to keep both of them, that's the point. And those are the last 2 tops, so I actually didn't get rid of as much as I thought I was going to. Maybe this is more just about being a little bit more organised. I'm going to clean all this up and put it back in the drawer, and then looking at the time I might be able to keep going for a little bit more. We'll see. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back.